Let's bring back in the team and talk about not only that, but the pros and cons of Jerry deciding not to testify. In-session correspondent Gene Casares, criminal defense attorney Jeff Gold joining us, also Sonny Hostin back with us, Mike Brooks as well. Jeff, you're just joining us now, so tell me what you think of the pros and cons of Jerry not testifying today. How does it help him? How does it hurt him?
Well, first of all, you know, as a defense attorney, you never want your client to testify because it's a dangerous game. It reopens everything all anew. The jury focuses almost exclusively on that. Amendola made a call that he had done enough, especially that testimony yesterday from the officers where he caught an investigator in a lie on tape. That kind of a thing says to me that he just believed he has done enough smoke and mirrors to convince this jury that there's a doubt. And remember, this jury is now 8 out of 12 connected to Penn State, and this is a celebrity here. Do you need to put him on? No, you didn't need to put O.J. on. You didn't need to put Michael Jackson on, John Edwards. When you have a celebrity, you have a head start, and I think that's what Amendola calculated.
Yeah, but one of the problems here is even if he's a celebrity and even if he's from Penn State and even if they have those connections, this is a celebrity, unlike the other people that you mentioned, who many people believe brings down Penn State University. So maybe it doesn't play so much into the positive of Jerry Sandusky being involved with the school.
You know, here's what I mean by that, is that if you have jurors that want to believe that there's a doubt, the defense is probably giving them some things to hang their hat on so they can go home to their friends and neighbors and say why there was an acquittal. That's the kind of thing that doesn't happen for a regular Joe who's on trial. He doesn't have that head start. So that's what I mean by you don't want to put a regular Joe on the stand, and you certainly don't want to put a celebrity on if you don't have to.
Well, do you think they did enough to show doubt?
You know, I think they did. They might have done enough to do that. I'm not going to predict quite yet. Let's see what the closings say and the way they want to put it together for the jury. But this thing with the investigators yesterday, I think was a really big thing. When you can show the jury that at the very beginning there is an investigator who maybe said something wrong, in this case, caught on tape lying, you've got something for them to hang their hat on, and that's a good start. I don't think the testimony about histrionics, I mean, look, Jerry Sandusky is a drama queen. That didn't do anything. It was a wash between that and the state's rebuttal expert. Even Dottie, you know, Dottie they call Sarge because she's got a cool demeanor running her household. Well, she was kind of cool on the stand, too. I don't know if that did enough, but I do think that Amendola believes, and therefore Jerry Sandusky believes, that all that together did just enough, and that taking that, by the way, they had this conference in chambers. We know that that conference must have been about some sort of motion in limine or a motion to decide what would come in if Jerry did testify, and that ended up with Jerry not testifying. So there was things that the defense didn't want to risk if Jerry testified.
All right, so it was a risk game for them, especially in chambers. Mike Brooks.
That's right.
You know,
Big risk.
Jeff, yeah, but Jeff was just talking about the investigation.